attracting new customers has been tricky.
So we claimed our free business profile on Google.
Yeah, now we can accept bookings, list. Google.
Alright, what's going on, guys? Checking everything. Cool. Alright, cool. Alright, we got 10 more minutes until the market opens. Cool. Alright. Alright, what's going on, guys? So, yeah, I haven't live streamed this whole week. I've been kind of sick lately. Just right now feeling a little bit better. Today we might see a good push toward the upside. Look at that TDI. I like to see those kind of values and that kind of general slope right there. MACD 2, we had the CPI come positive, which, I mean, it's kind of weird. CPI for this week was like, or for this month was 6.8% higher. That's a little bit weird. I wasn't actually expecting that. Kind of strange, you know. I look at those reports, honestly. I want to look at the data behind that because it doesn't sound right. I feel like if someone had to wanted to just literally wanted to false those reports just to make the stock market go up, it could freaking do it. All right, here we are. Transmission of materials in this release is embargoed into 30 or whatever. The consumer price index for all urban consumers increased 0.8% November. 0.8 or 6.8? What the fridge? Oh, okay, I got it. Over the 12 months. Alright, so over 12 months it increased 6.8%. Alright, so from last November 6.8%. And then this month 0.8%. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, the indexes for gasoline, shelter food, used cars, and trucks, and new vehicles were among the larger contributors to the energy index, rose 3.5% in November, as the gasoline index increased by 6.1%, so that makes sense. And the other major energy component indexes also rose. The food index increased 0.7%, as the index for food at home rose 0.8%. Yeah, that's true also, actually. Okay. Gasoline. Yeah, you can see that. Okay, makes sense. I gotta look at these indexes. Okay, I guess that makes sense. The food sector went up, which makes sense. Energy also, although we have been seeing a pullback. Let's look at oil. Crude oil. Used cars and trucks, that makes sense. That used cars and trucks is the highest. That it grew, you know, because vehicles literally appreciated like hell throughout the last year. Throughout COVID, actually. So it looks like, alright. Highest one was around energy service. Actually, no, oil, fuel oil, and gasoline. Which is kind of weird. But over the 12 months, that's the highest. Energy commodities as well. So energy sector was the highest. Okay, that makes sense. Obviously, food increased. We all know that. If you guys live in the United States, the food prices have been going up. Especially like the fresh produce and stuff. Food at home, 6.1%. So the highest would be energy sector and the vehicle sector. I guess that makes sense. That's surprising though. But I mean, over the last 12 months, that makes sense. Over November, we saw 0.8, 0.8, 3.5. So I think gasoline being the highest. Looking at all this data reports. Alright, we have like the second largest month for November. Alright, that's weird. Alright, cool. That's all I wanted to find out. But yeah, I mean that's why we went up today. This huge spike. CPI released. So honestly, what time is it? 27 a.m. I'm looking for longs on both sides. Nasdaq and Dow 30. Dow 30 was such a good trade yesterday. Yeah, that was such a clean trade. If you guys took that, I mean like. Bro, I call that all the way from the beginning right over here. If you guys remember that. I literally told everyone I was gonna buy here. And I bought there. I almost got stopped out. I was, I think, a few points from getting stopped out, but I love the level because we're coming off the pivot level. Right over the S1 pivot. And we're coming off the really lows. You see these wicks right over here? I put my stop loss below here because I know these wicks fast, like it just rejected it very fast, so I knew that was a very good level to take it off from. So I put my stop loss at the low right there because I knew that it had a likelihood of not hitting that stop loss as it was going up. But I mean, it was choppy in the beginning. Choppy in the beginning of these kind of move right over here. But from that first entry, it goes all the way up to 5R. Actually, right now it's even more than 5R. It's around 7.6R. So that's, you know, you could also take a level 1 reset or level 1 primary off that. Absolutely no problem with it. For me, yeah, I mean, for my entry, it could be considered a level 1 reset too, honestly. A primary level 1. You see that divergence building up right there, very, just beautiful, dude. And then higher low, and then it just continues going up right there. That was such a beautiful trade. Like I love those bounces right there. Coming off an order block right over here. Just a beautiful trade. Honestly, I want something like that today. Came back from my red day. Fast and easy. Alright. All right, market's open down. I'm gonna not take an entry right now, honestly. I feel like it wants to come down because it comes back up when the market open. If it bounces off those Fibonacci levels, I would honestly go short right over here if the markets were not bullish on the intraday charts. But like I said again, I'm just trying to be careful for today because it is a Friday.
I joined the military as a security specialist. Today I run a cybersecurity company. So literally I went from the battlefield to the boardroom. I wouldn't
That's
be
what it
next
is.
with my team.
Respect. Look at that short. Oh, Dow Jones is falling down through the roof. Nice. Alright, Dow Jones falling. Nasdaq is coming back up. I would honestly take a long right there. I'm going long right there. See if we hold this level. If we don't, I'll be going out fast. Partial levels, taking partials out. Alright, it's bouncing off that fib. I'm gonna be careful. If I see quick rejection off that, I may just close partials like that. Dow Jones is trying to come off the 200 EMA right there on the 1 minute chart. So let's see if we can see that market to continue going up. Yeah, if it's failing, then I'll just want to get out. Alright, there we go. Now we should see a pop right there. Breaking off those structures right there. Nice. Alright. Core way to 1R. Dow Jones is actually falling, but like I said, I don't really care about Dow Jones. I care about the Nasdaq. That's my specialty. Like yesterday's trade, I was looking at the Nasdaq more closely because if it was falling, then and Dow Jones was coming up, it kind of made me a little bit uncomfortable. Because everything kind of follows the Nasdaq. I mean, the volatility. It's the volatility index, right? No, it's not known as the volatility index, but it's very volatile compared to Dow Jones and S&P 500. All right, we're rejecting off there. almost at 1R, which we lock our stop at break even, and we're done for the day. Basically, we're just a risk manager right there. But Dow Jones is falling right now. Alright, I'm closing out. It's just a fast, honestly fast, just a fast break like that. Stop loss is right under here now. So I'm only going to lose about 0.25% on this trade. Continue to fall. It's unfortunate. I should have just gotten out right there because I should have zeroed it out because I was about 0.1 R away, I think 0.2 R away from 1 R. So whenever I'm like that, I'll just zero it out. Like I automatically lock myself at break even because it's like right there at 1 R. But I failed to do so because it was so quick. Now Dow Jones is bouncing off the 200. See if the Nasdaq tries to follow through. Right now we're bouncing off that 50 EMA, which that's why I put my stop loss below that. So I moved my stop loss from 0.5% to now 0.25%. Yeah, we're falling there. Yeah, we're just falling. Although it's not giving me that full red bar right there, it's just indecision toward the short side. But my stop loss and entry is so close, so we'll see which one gets, if I get triggered out or if it continues starting to go up, trying to pop up. I think it will. Probabilities are toward my side, but what time is it? It's 8:38, so only 8 minutes after the market open. But at this point, I already did everything that I could do. I already moved my position size, my risk to 0.5% and 0.25%. So I'm good right now, honestly. It's coming back up. Alright, come on, Nasdaq. Be a player right now. Let's see that quick price action toward the upside. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Push, 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 and right now we're at break even. I locked myself at break even on there, so now our target is 2R, baby. Let's go. All right, now I'm pretty much done for the day. I'm just gonna let it do its thing for 2R. If I can't get 2R, hey, it is what it is. Nothing you can do. But at this point, I already did everything that I could do, manage my risk, entered, lock myself at break even, so it's risk free. Now we have to see if Nasdaq holds. Look at that 8 EMA bounce. Dow Jones is continuing to go up, bounce off the 21 EMA on the 15-minute chart. Come on, Nasdaq, don't do this to me. Don't let Dow Jones be the instrument that wins today. Oh, come on, Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq is not doing so pretty. Yeah, we're about to get stopped out of break even. It is what it is. I would expect that to pop off, but if it's not popping off, then hey, that should tell you something. Alright, we're out break even. That's pretty much it. We got 1 hour out of that trade. Now it looks like Nasdaq's popping below that. Dow Jones is chopping toward the upside now. Alright, MACD and TDI. Now that we're looking to see that toward the downside, so I'll be careful for that. I don't like the decaying right there. Dow Jones now trying to continue going down. Honestly, if today wasn't such a... If we're coming off a level, I would short this, honestly. Because it's part of a reversal strategy. If you see on the TDI, there's divergence right there. So I would go short there. That would be a very good reversal part there. But that's pretty much it. I mean, I did everything I could do. Just Nasdaq is not giving it to me. So this will be a level 1 reset entry right over here. Let's mark this up. Should say this is collapsing dragon. Collapsing EMA. We get 1 R2 to the 200 EMA. Lock or stop break even. Looks like Nasdaq is actually the less choppy kind right now. Dow Jones on the 1-minute chart is chopping out. Just look at those candles. There's a big difference from Nasdaq candles, 1-minute candles, and Dow Jones 1-minute candles. I can't stress that enough. Like you have to be attention to detail whenever it comes to trading, especially day trading. But the 1-minute chart is doing. You can see those wicks are both toward indecisive on both sides, up and down. Look at the Nasdaq 1-minute charts. We're not seeing as often as that. We're seeing big bars coming off the Nasdaq, off these levels that we like to trade. Look at that flush right there. You're not seeing that on the Nasdaq. And I don't like trading stuff like that. on an instrument that's not giving me anything. Now eventually it will break out from the choppy side on Dow Jones. I would expect that for sure. Later on in the afternoon, that's usually what happens. Look at that. 200 2R toward the 800 EMA. Oh. Oh, what do you know? Did I take this trade? I don't remember pressing sell. That's probably my expert advisor. Oh, my EA just took this. Look at that. I wasn't gonna take it on my. I didn't take it on my main account. I just took it on it. Guess this expert advisor took that same trade. It's like, did I press sell in this trade? I don't remember pressing sell. It's like, oh, that's probably my EA. Wow, that's cool. He took that trade. Same patterns and all. That's cool. Let's see if I'm able to get my 2R. Let me show you guys real quick. I took it right. Actually, I took it late. I already took it. Where did I take it? I took it like right over here. I took it late. I should have taken it right over here. So the RR is kind of a little bit less on it. Oh, it's flushing now. Alright. I like that EMA level right there. Oh wow, it's flushing. That's what I'm talking about. That's why I create my freaking expert advisors. That's why I freaking trade. That's why I didn't even try to do anything. I just literally looked at the other account. I was like, oh shoot, my expert advisor took that trade. That's what I'm talking about. That's why for me, I didn't take it. The reason why I didn't take it on my main account is just because I didn't like how the intraday side was at, like the sloping up liquid 50 right there. And then, I mean, there's, with these EMAs, what's important is if they're in the way, just make sure there's risk to reward opportunities toward each EMA. There's one R toward the 200 and another R toward the 800 EMA. That's a beautiful kind of setup because, you don't have to have like 0.5 R to the 200 EMA and worry about stopping you out for your full position size. So that's cool that I did that. 12-2. And see how it's bouncing off that. It's daily pivot as well. That's such a beautiful sell. Props to my EA for that, for being able to execute that. But yeah, for me, I didn't take it because I didn't like how the intraday chart was looking with the sloping L50 right there. And MACD was already in the buy zone. And I mean, I would like to trade it off a specific level. I didn't see that. Except we're maybe coming off a Fibonacci level on the higher time frames. Yeah, right over there. Probably coming with a Fibonacci level, lower high. That's what I thought. But there's no actual very decisive key level there. The 2 hour. At least not what I saw on the time frames. Yeah. So that's why I didn't take it. But I mean that's why I'm not the best trader in the world. the thing with algorithms, it just takes the trades based on your system's rules and everything like that. So, it just does it. So it doesn't get emotional. I mean, I wasn't really emotional. I was aware of that. But based on my system's rules, coming off a fail kind of level 1 reset, and then there's divergence, you can take that short. Especially if it's coming off a failed market open. The market open fails, the pull toward the upside fails. It's just, it's part of my rules that I take that short. So, there's a key for everything, I guess. Dow Jones is not coming back down. Let me just put this in Discord. And this is my trade on, what is it? On Nasdaq 100 toward the long side, where I got a long right over here and I got a break even. Now we're bouncing off higher, which I'll be looking for longs right now. If I see something, but I don't see anything, so it'll probably just be a CE entry. Scalping EA coming soon. So the thing with scalping EAs, for me, I can lose money. I don't really care if I lose money on the accounts. Right now, I'm just forward testing it with live money. It's just hard to I don't want to put that to the public as of now, because yeah, you can make a lot of money when markets are having the right conditions, but whenever the markets are choppy, you lose a lot of money too. So for me, I'll have to, so much things I have to do, like code it precisely with market changes, maybe putting a market noise indicator, making sure that I don't get chopped out, making sure it's trading at the right time frames, it's right time zones, and then having a little bit more parameters to it. And I'm not, and then obviously, the expert advisor will not be able to trade efficiently on Forex. Because Forex simply is just slow. It's not going to be like NASDAQ where you see these huge moves toward the upside and downside. So you're not going to see that in Forex. So obviously it's not going to be profitable in Forex. Even though it's been profitable, I'm not. It's very difficult to find those time frames unless I put into a broader period of time toward a selective trading period. So let's just say London session or New York session for the most liquidity times, but we'll see. Things with scalping expert advisors is that algorithms is just that there's literally no good scalping algorithms out there in the retail market. You know why? Because it's so difficult to make something that gives you a very systematic process of entering and exiting without no discretionary. and no discretionary bias, right? And obviously for my systems, I use discretionary bias, to make sure that I don't get in on very bad trades. The markets are chopping. The 1 minute chart is very indecisive. It's ranging on the higher time frames, so it's very difficult to call that in. Day trading is it's more discretionary than any other kind of a trading style, because you'll have to react faster. You'll have to make a decision process faster. You have an edge. You can't code a personal edge in an expert advisor. I have edges in my instruments from experience, from trading these instruments for such a long time, and you can't code those edges into an expert advisor. It's just extremely difficult, and I think that's why I've been able to make very good returns. Obviously the system's edge, also my personal edge on my instruments, because I know how they react. Like, that's why I've been able to catch almost every market open, and very fast and efficiently, and around having my win rate around 70% on those market open entries, especially whenever markets are hot. I know some people trade those entries and they're not as profitable, and that's honestly just how my experience in it, like trading those instruments for such a long time. I know the patterns. I know how it would react. I know my system very well, how each entry type, if it's not busting back toward the upside or downside or whatever, I'm very careful about it. I know that, hey, my trade would probably not work out, so I probably need to get out, reduce my risk, and be cautious about it. Like on this trade, as soon as I saw a pullback off that entry, I knew that, okay, I'll be cautious about it, because I know that this trade may not even work. Maybe it's waiting for like a little pullback and then a full bounce, but as soon as it didn't bounce fully, continue going toward the upside on the second, I guess you could say level 2 or whatever, then I was 100% sure that it's not going to work out. Especially with divergence right there. So it's very hard to code into an algorithm, day trading, because you can code a system into it, but also every day trader uses their own discretionary bias, especially whenever it comes into something that's very volatile, like the Nasdaq and Dow Jones 30. It's one of the most volatile instruments I would say in the whole market, for sure. Stocks are just volatile assets. That's why I love trading Nasdaq and Dow Jones. So it's difficult. Honestly, I'll be interested in trying to improve that edge, to make sure that I'm more robust on all those market types. But whenever it comes to the scalping, on those scalping trades, on backtesting and forward testing those algorithms, I just don't have to backtest in just a shorter period of time. I have to backtest over a longer period of time, so over years, back to 2010. Yeah, because that's 10 years right there, more than 10 years, at least 2010. And then I have to, do all those months, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August of that year. And then I have to make sure that the algorithm is robust through all those market type years, wherever the market was more bullish, more bearish, back in 2008, whenever the markets were crashing and stuff like that. You have to consider all those things. Like, for me, I'm not one of those people that, I'm just gonna code this algorithm and then give it out to the public. It's like the best EA because it's making 100% returns, 50% returns, whatever. And yeah, you may make that money, but you're gonna blow that account within a year and a half of running that expert advisor. That's usually how every expert advisor goes. They can make decent returns for that market type. Once market type changes, they just lose money. That's with I've been through all those kind of businesses like EA Economy, freaking Silverstar Live, Market Hackers, Euphora, what is it, that new company, Avora Prime. Like, those don't have any edges. Like, they won't even show people the actual statistics behind it, like the full-fledged statistics of it. And it's just, I'm not like that. Like, I'm a very professional person whenever it comes to the process of creating those algorithms. And so far right now, the swing EA is in the best process of it right now. I'm still finishing some touches. I have my coders working on some things. I gotta implement some of that stuff, and I think I'm gonna release a new version by the end of this weekend toward everyone in the beta testing group. Because honestly, that would be the best kind of Expedivizor. To be honest, making like decent returns. Whenever it comes to day trading, it's often a little bit difficult because of the market changes and stuff. All right, now we're seeing divergence and off that daily pivot. Okay, I like this. I like it. TDI's ass. But we're taking it. We're going long right now. Where can I get out early? Dow Jones is trying to continue going down. Dow Jones is bouncing off the S1 pivot. Now we're seeing just a rejection right there. My full stop will be right there, and then my target, my exit will be off that. Partials will be off that 21.8 EMA right there. Good levels. If I take it all on this, it is what it is. But overall, I like that. I like the trade. It's coming off the 50, the daily pivot, the 200 EMA. Decent level. I like it. Yeah, it's not giving us that, but we'll just wait it out. So I think this could be, unless we continue going down, making a second, third leg down toward the downside for a third divergent leg, then I'll get stopped out for sure. See if it does that. Yeah, we may see that. Let's see. Fibonacci bounce right there. I love those Fibonacci bounces. See if we hold that level and then try to continue going up. Yeah, TDI is kind of whack. But I like the level right now, so we'll see. Yeah, it's not holding that level. Let's see. Come on, NASDAQ. Yeah, Dow Jones is trying to continue going down. Time is it? It's 9:08. 30 minutes after the market open. Just want that TDI to continue going up. Give me that momentum. Where's that? Where's my risk calculator? Alright, it's on. Alright, now we're trying to continue going up. Let's go. Come on, see that breakout. See that breakout. Okay, I'm reducing risk. It's just a patient game right now. 1/4% to my 1R, 1/4% there. Actually, 0.5%. Dow Jones is falling right now. We're almost there to our 1R target. Just halfway there. Dow Jones is just falling through the roof right now. Nasdaq, don't you dare. Don't you dare flush out. You can flush when I get 1R. I'm expecting Dow Jones to bounce off that 50 right there. That 50 man on the 15-minute chart. The only thing that could F me up right now is that Fibonacci lower high. If that happens, then yeah, I'm getting flushed out. Yeah, I'm for sure getting flushed out. If it's lowering, if it's going right now, Dow Jones is just trying to go down. S&P 500 is going down. Dow Jones is going down. So it looks like most of the sector is going down right now. Tech sector is the only thing that's trying to be positive for the day. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get flushed right now. Don't flush me out. Come on, sectors. S&P, Dow Jones, industrial sector, let's go, come on. Slow day for Wildcard Friday. So that'll be an hour after the market opens. Come on, baby. Let's see some momentum right now. Usually, if it starts dropping off the market open, you'll see usually kind of a more momentum starting to pop off 2 hours after the market opens, so around 10 a.m. to 11. Come on in, Q. Give me that fast pace. It's just doing its thing. I don't like, honestly, for me, I don't like, for my type of trading, I don't like staying in a trade for too long. It's just not my style of trading. I like getting in and getting out. I'm a scalper. That's what I do. If I was futures trading right now, I'll probably just be done for the day because I can just get in really fast on these moves. We're prone for a breakout right now. That's what I'm kind of scared of. A breakout toward either side, the long side or short side. It's giving me that pattern right there. You know, I don't really do like wedge patterns or whatever, but you know, as a trader who trades these instruments for a long time, I know these kind of patterns where, you know, whenever it's like kind of crossing toward either side, maybe prone for a breakout. Which on either direction. So I don't. I mean, if it continues going up, good. Let me get my 1R and then just get me out break even. And then I don't care what it does later on. There you go, NASDAQ. Shooting off right there. There you go. Now you're seeing some more momentum. Let's go. Alright, we're almost to 1R, and then I lock myself at break even. Once it's at break even, I'm gonna go to the restroom. It's at break even right now. Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom. There you go, NASDAQ. But yeah, I like this trade way more than this right over here or this right over here, just because we're coming off these levels. Whenever it's coming off these levels, dude, I mean, that's just such a beautiful kind of type of a trade. Those are my favorite trades. Those are usually the ones that I make more money on, where I you know, whenever the levels are just so coming so nicely, the intraday charts are bullish, pulls back toward those levels with divergence. Bro, like, it's just so perfect. I love those trades, bro. That's like collapsing EMA and taking the primary level ones are my favorite entries for sure. Those are the ones I probably make the most money on. I think that's totally a fact right there, yeah, for sure. Like collapsing EMAs I make a lot of money on, especially whenever markets are bullish. And then primary level ones are the ones that I could get better and bigger moves on with better probabilities toward my side. Level 2s can give me, level 1 resets and whatever can give me that, but primary level 1s give me that very high probability. That's why I was more, I was okay losing a little bit more money on this trade because I knew the probabilities were very decent on my side. What happened to my? I already got out. Nice. I put my pending orders on another account. It looks like it just got out. Very nice. This thing could definitely continue going up higher for today. Like fat rat, what the heck? The only thing that could kind of just F me up is, I think it happened yesterday. I think it was the day before that or yesterday where my trade was literally so close to take profit, and it literally just, dude, it was like I think one tick away from my take profit. It was like this close and just fully reverses and stops me out. I'm like, you fucking bitch. That's just the market, bro. Like it's, you can't take it personal. You know, it's hard not to take it personal, but you just can't. You know, you just can't control things like that. You know, but whenever it happens consecutively, like 5 times in a row, I think that I've had a period of time when it's happened like 5 times in a row. It's hard not to get pissed, bro. Like, you know, when these trades give me like those huge winners and then those huge runners or whatever, and it just, you know, doesn't give me that full RR. Did my expert advisor take this? No, I didn't. Alright, so I didn't take this trade. It's probably because of the MACD TDI levels, because I have it very precise on that expert advisor. But I mean, that was such a clean trade. Honestly, the 250 and 21 and 8 were kind of cumulative, clustering inside each other. And then, dude, like whenever I see all those EMAs like that, I'm just, yes, please. The 50, 21, see that bounce right there. The 200 EMA, the daily pivot. Daily pivot is a very significant level, if you guys didn't know that. And then seeing a pullback, you know, strong trend, and strong, decent intraday trend. We're bouncing off the 800 EMA. There's divergence right over here. We saw a pullback, higher low right over here. Another higher low right over here coming off the market open. That's my favorite level. Honestly, the 50 EMA is my favorite level for sure. I'm already out in one of my trades. Now I'm just waiting for the one that I had a bigger stop loss in. I feel like Nasdaq wants me to make my day a little bit bad, or it just stops me out at break even. I feel like he has that flush mode inside it, especially from this move right over here. You gonna flush me out, Nasdaq? Could be possible. But I already closed out. Yeah, I feel like it has that flushing potential to just stop me out at break even right now. If it does that, it is what it is. I'm done for the day. No more trading Nasdaq today. Nasdaq, you better not flush me out, bro. Dude, it's gonna flush me out, isn't it? Don't flush me out, bro. Give me my 2R, bro. What's this song? Warrior song? Where's this song from? Don't you flush me out, bro. I'm closing some trades out from this other account. Alright, this is my short right over here, my long right over here. So at least I made some money in one account, but this account is just not. I'm gonna get flushed out, bro. Come on, I'm gonna be flushed out. It's a 5-minute short telling me. Yeah, it's giving me a double top. Don't flush me out, bro. Don't do me like that on Wildcard Friday. Let me just put this as markup. This main account this other account that I'm trading, I'm just not having a good week on it. Maybe it's because I'm not paying too much attention to it, but I've been getting out of break even all the time. Yeah, it happens. It's part of trading. You know, it's annoying, but it is what it is. At least I made some money today. On this account, not really. But it is what it is. I still think it has good potential to continue going up. I might stop loss at break even at a decent rate. Decent position, so it could definitely just pull back off these EMAs and continue going up, but we'll see. I'm gonna be so pissed. There you go. Look at that pop now. You gonna bless me up today, Nasdaq? Come on, bless me up today. Give me my 2R to end the weekend. If you guys still haven't read this book, you guys should read it. Trading in the Zone. I'm sorry, some people just you guys need to read that book and actually take notes on it. There's a lot of useful information in there. giving me that lower high. Come on, Nasdaq. Some Star Wars music. What the heck? Right now, Dow Jones is bouncing off that time frame right now. Oh, it's gonna flush me out, bro. Oh man, I'm not having a good week on this account. I'll show you guys real quick. If it bounces off that 50 and stays my break even, that would be amazing. It's so close, bro. It's like, come on, bro. So close. Alright, don't flush me out, bro. That's flushing me out. Alright. We're gonna rip this trade. It looks like my camera just died too. Alright. How long have I been streaming? Almost an hour. We got an hour. Man, I'm not having a good week on that account. That's a RIP. It's happened so many times this week where I'm almost to my target and it just doesn't budge. RIP. Yeah, I'm out now. That's unfortunate. Man, I can't catch a break for that 2 execution on that account. Alright, I'm done for the day. At least I made $1,700 today. I'm fine with that. I made money on it. It's just, man, this week has just been such a BS week on that account. My other account, like my main account, I'm going aggressive as shit. That's why I'm up on the account, but on this one I'm a little bit less conservative. I'm conservative for sure, and it's just I'm not hitting that 2R. I still think it's potential to flush toward the upside, honestly. Actually, fuck, it's making a fucking double top. Now look at that flushing. I knew that flushing was gonna happen, bro. Like I know Nasdaq has that potential, especially from this, from the short right over here. You could see that flushing potential, those big red bars. I was like, I'm not feeling nice about it. If we're not holding these levels, continue going higher, breaking off this previous structure, that's just that edge, that secret edge that speaks to you when you've been trading these instruments for such a long time that you know, I feel like this has flushing potential to stop me out. That's exactly what it did. It is what it is. I made some money today. It is what it is. You know, I'm not gonna try to fucking, you know, let it give me a bad day. This what it is. Maybe I'll take along again if I see that potential. I don't know. I just don't like that double top, and then now we're seeing price action trying to continue going down. Don't like that. But hey, that's pretty much it for today's stream. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Check out the link in the description. Yeah, my webcam died, or my camera died. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream. If you guys are not part of Scalping University, go check that out. Scalpinguniversity.com, thescalpinguniversity.com, and